Okay, hi everyone. My name is Clark, and sitting next to me is Greg. We are the co-founders of FlexDesk. FlexDesk is a marketplace to rent short-term workspace. As a marketplace, we have two primary customers. On the left-hand side of the screen, you see we have suppliers who are office landlords and tenants. And on the right-hand side of the screen, users who are flexible workspace patrons. Focusing on the suppliers, office landlords and tenants consistently have extra workspace that isn't utilized or monetized. This is especially true in the COVID-19 era. The FlexDesk platform matches these suppliers with freelancers and other workers who are looking to rent short-term workspace, which in doing so creates an incremental revenue stream for these suppliers. On the user side, current flex workspace or co-working options require at least a monthly commitment and most often don't provide a versatile offering. So the FlexDesk platform thereby unlocks a variety of workspace options at attractive price points as well, which in doing so allows these users to rent daily desks and even private offices for as short as 1 day.
So the way that FlexDesk is going to work is it's going to be somewhat of a traditional two-sided marketplace. On the one side, we have suppliers that are office landlords and tenants, and we've built an application where they can easily and quickly upload office inventory down to the desk and desk type, as well as counts of desk for a larger office that has many of a particular type of desk that they'd like to rent on a daily basis. Suppliers can choose what days desks are available, how many desks are available, and have incredible flexibility when it comes to how, when, and where they want to rent. And then on the other side of the marketplace are going to be our users. These are patrons of all sorts in cities of all sorts that are interested in a desk for 1 day, 2 days, a week, every other week, whatever it is that they're looking for. They can filter by amenities that are important to them, such as coffee, views, standing desks, second monitor, wireless chargers, whatever it is that they need to do their best work for that day. And they can book desks instantly, just like an Airbnb, a few clicks, and you know that you've got a place to work the next day. And FlexDesk will live in the middle and charge a 15% commission on every transaction.
So conveniently, the flexible workspace market is very large and it continues to grow. For commission-based businesses such as ours, we estimate that the market in the US is roughly $3 billion today and should reach upwards of $4.5 billion as the flex model footprint for office landlords and tenants reaches stabilization. As implied in our name, FlexDesk is flexible to handle multiple use cases for suppliers. We often encounter two types of use cases for both landlords on the left-hand side and tenants on the right-hand side. So starting with landlords, they leverage our platform if a tenant has recently moved out, first and foremost. And secondly, we see as well that we partner with landlords who manage their own shared office environment and have vacant suites. For tenants on the right-hand side, we often encounter companies that are looking to sublease at least a portion, if not all, of their office space. And secondly, we also partner with tenants that occupy the entire space themselves, but are looking to capture value from the workspace when those employees are either on vacation or working remotely. Switching now focus to the user side, FlexDesk fills a void for both daily desks on the left-hand side and daily private office rentals on the right-hand side. Starting first with daily desks, FlexDesk is filling quite simply a pricing gap in the marketplace. Currently, options are either on the low end, left-hand side of this graph, a coffee shop upwards of $5 for a latte, and on the higher end, renting a day pass at a traditional co-working space, which starts at $20 and goes up from there. So what FlexDesk unlocks is most of the perks and amenities offered by these traditional co-working spaces, and it provides it at a cheaper price. And of course, we're more flexible as well since monthly memberships aren't required to be a part of the platform. On the daily office side, on the right-hand side, FlexDesk fills both a pricing and a product void. First, starting with pricing, there are platforms today that offer hourly rentals of meeting rooms and conference rooms, but these are priced extremely high, as you can see by the blue bar on the right-hand chart. Otherwise, co-working memberships do offer credits for a slightly cheaper rate than a meeting room rental on the on-demand platform, but that's also in part related to the product point that I'll now switch over to, which is that gap in availability. On the product side, daily private offices are quite hard to come by and either require a co-working membership to rent one, or otherwise using a hyper-limited and hyper-expensive option for an on-demand platform. So thereby, FlexDesk does unlock a daily private office category that caters to users' needs and also doesn't break the bank. So we have goals to scale quickly, and we will be leveraging strategic partnerships to do so.
Yep. So some of what we'll be doing to accomplish this is we're going to be partnering with office landlords, office tenants, and brokers. And we'll be using as a platform some of the aforementioned reasons that Clark brought up about why these particular institutions, people, organizations may want to work with FlexDesk to regain revenue from their property. And then on the user side, we're going to be partnering with freelancer platforms. For instance, one example is Nomad List could be a great platform to partner with. There's a huge digital nomad movement globally, as well as in America, as people find work in cost-effective places. We'll be targeting these people. We'll also have a robust referral system, and we're very excited to put together an enterprise offering for all the companies now, such as Facebook and Twitter, that are going to be moving more and more of their workspace to remote jobs. Some of these employees are going to be wanting to have an office to work from occasionally, and we'll be wanting to provide some sort of package credit system to these kinds of larger organizations that don't want to have an established office, but do want to provide flexible working space for their remote employees.
So we see this being the perfect time to establish the leading flexible workspace platform. Starting with the left-hand side, there doesn't exist today a platform enabling suppliers to immediately monetize this vacant workspace. And secondly, build network effect. We will quickly onboard suppliers and believe that our scale will create, in doing so, a natural network effect. And thirdly, timely user offering. We believe COVID-19 has accelerated a growing need for this type of hybrid workspace.
The other thing that we'll be doing is really using a disruptive model. We see more and more with users of all kinds of products, such as Lime, scooters, rental cars, daily cars. People are moving away from ownership, from long-term leases, long-term contracts, and moving towards short-term, less responsibility, less contracts, less lockdown, more flexibility. And FlexDesk is going to be following this disruptive model in the office and workspace. And then, of course, we'll also have a review system that's going to be able to drive a pricing model, and then a very easy decision for our users to know what kind of office they want to go to, where they feel comfortable, and who's got the coolest amenities for the right price. So what we're up to today is our product is in the market. We're focusing primarily in Austin. It's a market that we know, and it's also a market that's thriving in a number of ways, from real estate to technology to all kinds of wonderful companies moving here. We are currently onboarding suppliers as we speak. We just onboarded one yesterday, and they're very, very excited to get some extra revenue out of their property. We're generating user demand, where we're now taking these suppliers that we're onboarding into our marketplace, and we're matching them with users that are interested in daily flexible office space. And we're very, very excited about the beta launch coming up here in Austin. So this is just a little bit more about us. And right now we're really looking for strategic partners. If you're a landlord, a tenant, a broker, or somebody that would be interested in flexible office space or flexible workspace, reach out. go on to flexdesk.io and drop us a message, or just go ahead and shoot us an email. We'd love to talk more and find out how we can work together.
Thank you.